Yo, what's good, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Let me get this started up real quick. Hold up, give me a second. Let me just. I can't even do that. Yeah, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Hopefully, you guys are having an amazing morning. Another day. Let's get this going. All right, guys. Now coming to market open, we kind of had another similar Asia session where we didn't really move. We just ranged. Thankfully, this range wasn't as bad as the one from yesterday or the day before. Because this range, it gave us some levels of liquidity nearby, something we can work with. All right, now coming to market open, there are a few things that I do want to watch, both to the upside and to the downside. All right. Um, so to the upside, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Lately, if you guys look at the daily time frame, we have been on a really, 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 really bullish trend lately. It doesn't feel like it, but I mean, we have been green every single day. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get more longs today, to be honest. Because yeah, I mean, if you guys look at the daily time frame, it's just bullish, 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 just over and over. All right. So here's what I'm looking at coming into market open. There's a few things. All right. Now we are currently trading inside of the overnight range. Right, and that range sits at 26.58, which is the high that we created during the actually Asia. London was over here. This is during Asia. So we have the Asia high up here at 26,058, and we have the London low sitting at 25,933 or 934 if you want to round it. All right. So what are we watching coming to market open? Well, since we're trading in a range that we haven't traded in a while, in like a few months, our setups are sitting way back there on the chart. All right. And before I say anything, guys, let me start my stream on YouTube real quick. YouTube, what's good, guys? But yeah, so we're pretty much sitting way, way, way back there. All right, which I'm gonna show you guys right in 1 second. 1 second. Let me just kind of put this out here. And let me put this out here. Okay, there you go. But yeah, so we're sitting way back here, right, guys? But if you scroll back, like far back, you would eventually find the setups that we're looking at, which is sitting right over here. All right. So pretty much coming to market open, we're sitting inside of this 5 and 15-minute bearish fair value gap. The 5-minute gap kind of sits like right here, and then the 15-minute gap obviously makes up this whole range right here. All right. So I mean, if the market wants to continue going higher up today, I mean, to be honest, to get an entry, we're gonna need quite a bit of a pump up. So I'm not really hoping for more upside. I mean, if we get it, then sure. But I mean, our entry would sit over 100 points away, which is not very ideal for a good entry. But who knows? Maybe the market just wants to pump all day, and that's the entry that we have to work with. All right, maybe. Right, but this is the setup that I'm watching to the upside, or maybe we even get a rejection with a DOL sweep, and we can even look for shorts. So yeah, there's a few setups that we can definitely take today in terms of longs and shorts. Obviously, we're still kind of trading inside of this range, so it's a little bit complicated to kind of find an area to find a buys from. I mean, to be fair, the market just opened, right? So let's not rush it, right? But to the downside, we have a few fair value gaps from yesterday's pump. And for my people on YouTube, I know, and actually for the people on here as well, I know that yesterday we were in the longs for quite some time, and I actually had to get off stream a little bit earlier, and I couldn't really let the trade fully play out on stream. But I promise you guys, we ended up holding the entire trade. So for those that remember from yesterday, we ended up catching. We went 1 for 2 on our trades yesterday. We got stopped out on our first long position, which we literally got bottom ticked, which is very annoying. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. But we ended up entering NQ longs yet again. And these longs ended up playing out. I mean, it did take a while to play out, but they eventually played out for over 145 points in about an hour and a half or so, like 2 hours. You know, the trade took a while, but it played out for its thing, right? So for those wondering what my P&L was yesterday, it was. Oh, and by the way, I'm doing a giveaway for those that haven't seen it yet. I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away some accounts on Friday. I haven't done a giveaway in a minute, but yesterday, guys, we ended up making pretty much Monday's loss and yesterday's loss all back together. So for those wondering what my P&L is for the week, I'm pretty much literally at break even, like not $1 made, not $1 lost. All right. So yeah. So for the rest of the week, we're gonna see if we can end the week very, very green. I'm gonna be looking for some A plus trades for the rest of the week. Well, we've been doing that all week. Obviously, the market has just been a little bit choppy, but yeah, as you guys can see over here, our P&L was sitting pretty nice thanks to yesterday's 145-point trade. So hopefully the market moves very nice today. All right, but yeah. So coming to market open, like I said, we don't really have much to really look at just yet. We have setups, we have levels. We haven't taken out any setup nor any levels, so there's not much for us to really do just yet. All right, guys. But yeah, the levels that I'm looking at, I mean, they're on the chart. It's 26.48, which is the London high, 26.58, which is the Asia high, a 10-point difference, not a big deal. So if we take one out, we might as well take out the other one. We have some setups in which maybe if we want to reject off this 15-minute, maybe we can look for shorts. Or if we reject without looking for shorts off this 15-minute, we can always look for an inverse off this 15-minute down here, which, to be honest, I don't love. It's a good setup. You know, it's a setup. It's there. But you know what? I'll ask you guys in the chat. What do you guys think I wouldn't want to take shorts here? Like, if the setup looks good, I would, right? But why do you guys think I wouldn't? No, if the trend was bearish, why do you guys think I wouldn't take the shorts here? The price targets are too close, and there's a drawn liquidity inside. Exactly how you guys said it. So you guys are, paying attention, which is good. But yeah, so we can take shorts off this setup here. It just won't be the most perfect setup, in my opinion. Because in order for us to be bearish, we need to be holding below 934. And what's below 934 or slightly below? Our entry. So the thing is if we enter short here and we get a slight pullback, the trade would kind of be against us. Because with a 10-point pullback, even though we were bearish, if the market pumps up a little bit higher, we're going to be holding above the level of liquidity. And if we're holding above the level of liquidity with our strategy, that kind of confirms that the market is trying to sweep liquidity, which usually causes for or leads to a reversal, right? And not only that, but even if we do end up holding below this fair value gap and holding below the drawn liquidity for the entry and the bias, our price target would be, I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't be that bad. 35 points, not horrible. You know what I mean? If the selling pressure looks good, it doesn't mean that we're just going to tap into this level and instantly reverse. We could probably see even lower, like 40, 45, 50 points. So the price target, I don't think is an issue. But the only issue is here is this level of liquidity right here. That's the problem. So I'll see if the selling looks really good, it shouldn't be an issue. But if the selling is kind of like a little bit questionable, then this level could be a little bit of a headache to get maybe shorts from this inverse here. So we'll see how that goes. All right. But in the meantime, we are pumping up here. Let me open up my YouTube channel on my other computer. One sec, guys. What's up, YouTube, guys? Let me see. Yo, good morning. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Look at ES on the 15-minute. I'm not gonna lie, I do not have anything charted out for ES. I don't think I do, actually. ES seems to be pumping up a little bit more here. It's pretty nice. But yeah. So, okay, so we just finished taking out the London and Asia, which is beautiful. I mean, that's amazing. You know what I mean? Because now we can start finding our bias for the morning and actually start working with a trade. London. Let's do London high right there. And then we can just do, just put this as Asia. So yeah, once again, guys, we are currently sitting inside of a very bearish 15-minute fair value gap, as you guys see right over here. If you go on the 15-minute time frame, very bearish fair value gap. There's no other gap above other than the levels of liquidity. So if the market wants to continue going higher, we have a long way for an entry. But if the buying pressure looks very aggressive and we pump up all day, then we can probably see an entry up here, which we could get a better entry, in my opinion, but it's going to be a pain because even if we do get an entry for longs, we're still going to be entering longs inside of this bearish rally gap. So to be honest, I feel like the best way to start the morning is maybe not wait for the markets to continue going up, because regardless, we need to wait for the market to pump up another 100 points for one entry, not even the price target, just for the entry. So I don't want to have to work with that. So what I'm thinking is, since we just took out the London and since we just took out the Asia, and we don't have any other highs above until the 26 200s, what if we try looking for shorts off a rejection from the gap and the level of liquidity and maybe just target the fair value gap down here? It would make for a smoother, faster, and shorter trade. So we can probably look for something like that, if anything. So if anything, we can probably look for like, it seems like the market volume is moving like smooth today. Like no impulse, no nothing. So we could probably look for an entry at like the 45-point mark, like right here. And maybe look for shorts into like this low here and this low down here. And maybe this low down here as well. That wouldn't be a bad setup, to be honest. So I guess I'll keep that on watch for now. Like I said, guys, we are nowhere near in a rush for longs today. We have to pump up so much just to barely get an entry. So I guess our main focus today would be just try to look for shorts, try to get like a quick scalp in and out. And if the market wants to go up, I mean, you guys saw the daily time frame. Then we could probably just work with that later on, maybe during the PM session, whenever the market volume really like smoothens out, if that makes sense. Wait, oh yeah, I had a price target down here. Here, this will be up first PT, so 25. But yeah, we are getting some selling pressure from this sweep here, which can make for some really nice shorts. So yeah, we can probably just try that out. 0.59, or we can do just 0.60. Yeah, guys, I mean, I guess we're technically about to approach our short entry here. We are getting a dual sweep for rally gap rejection, selling pressure kicking in, room for lower. Not a bad setup, actually. And we can just base off the 5 minute, because the 5 minute would just make more sense. But yeah, guys, let's just start getting ready for some shorts here. Like I said, it's something I kind of would prefer for this morning. We are getting some very nice selling pressure here as well. I mean, look at that selling candle. So we can give this a shot if you guys are down for it. Yeah, and then we can look for an entry around like the 2610s, maybe. But yeah, let's see if we can hold this, guys. And then let's see. So yeah, I'm still not in anything yet. I'm still seeing how we can hold down the selling pressure. Let me see. Someone here said, watching you helps me practice patience. I'm glad. I'm very glad. But yeah, so once again, guys, I'm looking to see if we can catch some shorts below 2610. Obviously, if the selling pressure holds very nice, we can look for some shorts there, because we do have a nice fair value gap rejection. London and Asia taken out, so it looks pretty good, honestly. And we have room for lower. So let me see if I can find an entry. Guys, start hovering your mouse over the sell button, just so you guys are ready, just in case we do end up selling off here. Okay, I'm gonna try shorts here, guys. I got filled at 2607. I really do like the selling pressure kicking in. I like the aggression kicking in, the momentum and everything. Oh my fucking God. What the heck? Did you guys see that, bro? What the hell was that? Oh no, is Trump speaking? Is that what's going on? Hold on, bro. What? What the hell was that, guys? I couldn't even alert it, bro. Wait. What the heck was that? Is Trump speaking or something? Where did that volume come from? And why are we pumping up like this? Okay. I'm gonna hope for the best here. I mean, I didn't think that was gonna happen from that short entry. Okay. I mean, guys, my stop. Oh shit, that's not good. Guys, my trade rate is lagging. Is anyone else's trade rate lagging? Uh-oh. My candles froze. Okay, it's back. Oh, wait, it's a little bit laggy. Okay, I don't know where that came from. Guys, my stop loss is at the high of day, so it will be placed at 2660. I don't know where this volume is coming from, but I want to say the shorts still look good. I mean, I don't know. I'm so confused. Let me check the news real quick. Yeah, there's no news coming out. Okay. But I am so confused right now, and I'm sure you guys are too. What the heck? We saw instant profit. Obviously, not enough for me to take it. I mean, like, I couldn't take it in time, even if I wanted to. I hope this doesn't mess up the trade. I mean, okay, I guess. Let me just mark out a few things here, just so I have a reference or something. So ES definitely saw a lot lower here, which is a no-brainer. Okay, that was a little bit weird. I don't have the chat open, but I know you guys are probably freaking out right now, just like me, bro. Okay. Oh, ceasefire talks stalled despite push to extend. Oh shit. Of course, news had to come out literally the second that we enter. So yeah, apparently the whole guys, the whole reason why the market is going crazy right now is apparently ceasefire talks are coming out with Iran. Bunch of stuff going on, bro. Hopefully that doesn't really mess up this trade because this setup looks absolutely amazing. Um, so we'll see. I mean, if we have to re-enter just like yesterday, we can as well. I don't want to have to deal with that, but we will see. Once again, guys, my stop loss is. My trader is lagging. It's refreshing and everything. But yeah, guys, my stop loss is placed at 2660. Like my hard stop is there. I really hope we just don't. It looks like we're just gonna keep pumping up because of this freaking ceasefire, dude. Of course, it comes out literally as we enter, bro. Like, what are the odds, bro? Wow. But yeah, like I said, guys, my hard stop is at 2660. I mean, if we dump down, I don't want to say add more, but we could definitely take advantage of this volume if the selling does step in. But wow, bro, I don't think anyone took profits as we dumped down instantly there. It was literally impossible. But yeah, hopefully this whole ceasefire thing doesn't really last for too long. But guys, literally as we click the sell button, news comes out saying ceasefire talks stalled despite pushing to extend. And it's a whole Iran thing. So hopefully that doesn't mess anything up too much. Because yeah, right now we're getting lots of selling, lots of buying. So yeah. Now, like I said, worst case, we could do something like yesterday where we were bearish, even though we got stopped out. We can always just look for a re-entry if everything just confirms again, just if news doesn't come out. Because this setup is still good. Like I said, if we're gonna be looking to take longs today, it's gonna take a fat minute. So, like I said, shorts is probably gonna be the priority for today. Hopefully, this position holds because once again, I love this trade. I love this setup. But obviously, literally as we entered, you guys saw we dumped down and then pumped back up instantly. So with the whole news thing going on. So yeah, it sucks that that's what this market has turned into. The U.S. and Iran have agreed in principle to meet, but haven't decided on a date and venue. Okay, so that's not really too volatile. I'm just worried with that whole ceasefire thing. Hopefully, that doesn't mess anything up. Because like I said, this setup looks actually amazing. Like I really do like it. Perfect deal sweep, perfect rejection, perfect selling, perfect everything. So hopefully it doesn't really mess anything up here. But we're gonna see. Worst case, we can always just look for a re-entry just in case the market may want to pump and then dump again. But yeah, I'm really hoping. Let me see. Someone said here, I passed my funded account on as the market shot down. I don't know how the hell you sold, bro. That selling lasted like 3 seconds, but if you pass your funding with that, bro, then by all means, good shit, bro. But no, I couldn't take profit on that. I mean, how many points did we even see from that? So I entered at 2607. Oh, we saw like 30-ish points from that in like 2 seconds. But yeah, guys, I'm really hoping this trade does not get stopped out here, bro, because this setup looks so good. Like I said, if I have to re-enter, I will. I don't have a problem with it, but I just don't want to have to deal with that again today. So let's see if we can reject here. Yeah, the volume is going crazy right now, bro. It's hard to tell, guys. I really want to tell you guys that I'm really bearish here, but it's hard to tell with a bunch of news coming on the market going literally crazy. So now that we're stuck in a position, it's kind of like, you know, there's not much we can really do. But really hope that something comes out that's bearish because apparently the whole market is moving based off news right now. And a part of me wants to kind of extend my stop loss a little bit higher, but I won't. Just because, I mean, where am I going to extend it to? I'm using a drawn liquidity up here. So worst case, we can always just look for a re-entry. Like I said, the setup still looks really good, and we still have this huge gap to work with as long as we're able to hold below this level of liquidity. But unfortunately, literally as we entered, the second that we entered, news came out. So we couldn't have timed that any better, bro. But let's see if we can flip this back red. Like I said, guys, my hard stop loss is placed at 2660. All right, so we're still in the trade. But hopefully we can sell this back down. Like I said, the volume is going crazy right now. So hopefully we can hold this down. We get some good momentum and we just shoot it down. Because once again, we are bearish below 2660. All right. So right now, the whole reason why we're in shorts is a fair value gap projection, selling pressure, at least right here, before news came out. We're holding below the London and Asia, fair value gap projection, room for lower. So hopefully some news drives us down. Because like I said, that's what the market is moving based off of right now, not anything technical. So that's where all the volume is coming from. So yeah, a little bit of a messy trade. Obviously, if I knew, I wouldn't have taken it, but that was just the timing behind that trade. But dude, I don't know. Like a part of me, I want to move my stop loss slightly higher, but I can't. I don't know where I'm going to move it to. And the market's just going crazy, bro. Look at these candles right here, man. Yeah, it looks like I might get stopped out of this trade, bro. It's too much news. But it does look like price is getting weak at this high up here, which is why I'm telling you guys, I low-key want to extend my stop loss, but I can't because I just don't know where I would have put it at. So worst case, which we're near the stop loss, which I wasn't really expecting. Obviously, news came out. We can always just look for a re-entry at the same entry point whenever the selling kicks in. Because like I said, as long as we're able to hold below 2660, we're bearish. Man, let's see. Yeah, guys, I got stopped out, bro. Not the way I wanted to start the morning, bro. This was such a good setup, and we saw profit. But dude, of course, news had to come out, guys, man. Wow, that is so unlucky, bro. That's been the price action this entire week, guys. But yeah, like I said, if we do dump down again without news coming out, I would be pretty open to just re-entering down here. It's not too big of a deal. Because the setup is still there, and we're still inside of this bearish fair value gap here. But wow, bro, that was so unlucky, bro. But yeah, let's see if we can shoot this back down again. Maybe we just work with a re-entry. Hopefully the volume could just slow down a little bit on the way down so we can get back to actual regular price action and not price action driven by news. So yeah. I'll just leave this up here on the chart because once again, the market is just kind of, I don't want to say it's chopping, but it's chopping with volume. Like it's in a range. That was such a good setup, bro. I mean, it could still work, like I said. The setup is still there, but you've been getting shit on? A little bit, bro. Yeah, I've been getting bottom ticked literally all week, top ticked. So yeah. That's just how the market has been lately, bro. At least this week. Very inconsistent, a very inconsistent market. Thankfully, I made everything back yesterday. Obviously, I'm back right on the week. So I'm gonna see if I can re-enter off this trade with the same setup and see if it works out the way that we wanted it to. To see if I can end the day green and the week green today. But yeah, bro, this whole war thing with all the news coming out, bro, it's really making the markets really inconsistent. And you guys saw it with your own eyes, bro. Literally the second that we entered, you guys heard me. I'm like, what the hell? We dumped down like crazy, and then we just pumped up like nothing, bro. Because the whole apparently ceasefire talks came out, so very unlucky on our end, bro. Hopefully this whole war thing just gets out of the way soon. But yeah, let's see how we hold this Asia high. And if we're able to hold this Asia high below it and we sell off again, once again, I'm open to shorts. I'm open to re-entering. But I'm just hoping that no other news comes out that causes price to move like this, where we get the selling pressure, we see green, and then it instantly pumps up. And then ES also has that 5-minute gap there. I also really like the way that the market is kind of getting weaker on this area, which shows a really good sign for shorts as well, due to the buyer weakness. It's just a matter of time until we get it. So for today, I'm personally, at least for this morning, I'm more bearish than bullish, that's for sure. Because even if we are bullish, we need to wait a very long time for a setup to come around. Or for the entry, we have the setup. But we'll see. Now, if we want to pump up, I mean, hopefully it's driven by news. But if we want to pump up and we have enough buying pressure, we can always just look for longs above this inverse up here, which would be the 5 and 15 minute above up here. And then above this inverse, we will pretty much have nothing stopping us until the levels of liquidity above. Bro, that was such a good setup, bro. And we saw green on it, just obviously. Let me see. What happened to your trade yesterday? Did you close in profit? Oh yeah, I did. Yesterday I ended up making back everything from the entire week. So yeah, I ended up closing it about 2.3k, or no, actually I closed it for 4.4k in profit, but I ended the day up 2.3k because obviously I took a loss previously. Yeah, bro, this whole war thing has to stop, bro. It's making these markets super inconsistent. The one thing I'm worried about is if the market wants to pump up, guys, we really don't have anything to enter off of at all until, even if we did have an entry around this area, we still are going to be inside of a 5 and 15 minute bearish rally gap until 145. So if we want longs, we need to wait for a fat pump, which I don't want to do because it's going to take all day. And obviously the volume could also die down. So I'm a little bit worried about. So I'm really hoping that we can see some shorts below this level of liquidity, even for a re-entry. I would love shorts today. It would just be so much easier to trade. But obviously, we're going to be working based off the drawn liquidity up here. So if we're going to hold above it, then we have no choice but to be bullish. You know what I mean? Although I would prefer shorts, you know, that's kind of something that we have to work with. And if we work with a re-entry, it'll probably just be off this height up here then. So like this. Like I said, guys, I really would prefer shorts today. It would just be so much easier. But it still seems like price looks very aggressive. So if price stays like this, if you guys look at your trade of it, which has faster data, you guys can see how aggressive these candles are moving. I don't want to be taking a trade in this type of candle. So I'm hoping the market can slow down soon. Yeah, look, another news came out. That's why the market is moving more aggressively again. Is your security cabinet to convene to discuss ceasefire at 8 p.m.? It's like, dude, like, what is this, bro? Like, what? Every other minute, there's something coming out about war, bro. Yeah, more ceasefire talks came out, and that's kind of about it for now, at least. So yeah, Israel security cabinet to convene to discuss possible Lebanon ceasefire at 8 p.m. Bro, it's always something, bro. But I mean, hey, if we want to hold above this level of liquidity and just keep flipping these candles from red to green over and over, but continue breaking past new highs, I guess we could just sit for a little bit and just maybe just see if we can eventually break past the 140 area. And then maybe we can look for longs. But and dude, the worst thing is that both that ESN and Q, they look completely different. They're two different charts, which shouldn't be like that either. As you guys see, look at this. It's a completely different chart. So I'm a little bit worried about that as well. Hopefully today doesn't become too much of a headache like Monday. Yeah, dude, ES is not moving to the upside. Like it's a completely different chart. So that SMT might be a little bit of a headache as well. But hey, as long as NQ is able to pump up and continue going higher, I mean, by all means, I'm up for it, I guess. Unfortunately, I don't have any other stuff that I can really take other than this inverse up here, which would be the same thing on the 5-minute. Right over here, as you guys see. It's a 5-minute inverse here, and then a 15-minute, which is the same gap, just a little bit bigger. Obviously, it's a higher time frame setup. I don't know. I'm still kind of hoping that we're able to hold below 26.58 for now. I'm open to longs, but I would prefer shorts today. Way more. Especially now that knowing that we took out every level of liquidity to the upside and nothing to the downside, it just leads me to believe that we may want lower. I mean, we are in the midpoint of the 15-minute bearish rally gap, which is usually the strongest point of the gap. So hopefully we can reject off this and then work off that. But we'll see. It's still a little bit hard to tell, and especially with when ES is trying to dump but NQ is trying to pump, it's two completely different things. So I don't have anything to really refer to either. Look at, like, bro, what? I looked away for 2 seconds and the... All right, Pakistan, Army chief was soon back to... Wow, okay. So that's what came out. I don't know. I feel like this market is just a little bit too inconsistent. Even if we do get a really nice trade, it will be very, very hectic. Like we would for sure see a little bit of drawdown before we see profit. Just because obviously you guys are seeing the markets. We're dumping, pumping, dumping, pumping, dumping, pumping. So it's really all over the place. Today's market reminds me of Monday's market. If you guys remember, I don't know if you guys remember. Remember when we took the longs and then we tried taking the shorts after, like a few hours after, and both trades didn't play out because the market was all over the place, right? We sell off, we pump up, we sell off, we pump up. So hopefully that's not the case today. But it kind of looks like it, especially with all this news coming out every other minute, causing the market to not even know where it wants to go itself. We're still rejecting off the midpoint here, and like I said, I'm still hoping for shorts. I love shorts way more than longs today. Someone said, "Bro, this market is crazy today." Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's been inconsistent all week long. Obviously, you guys know we have been on a crazy 3 week winning streak, and then obviously this week has been a little bit off. Just a lot more happening with news and so much more, which just causes for a more inconsistent market. So, like I said, even if we do get shorts here, like even if we get the entry point, which would look someone like this, I would still even be a little bit hesitant to enter. I'm not, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, because I mean, dude, look at this. It's like we're trying to sell off, then we pump up for like 2 seconds, then we dump down again. And that's what we've been dealing with pretty much all morning today. So that's gonna be a pain in the ass to get. And I would love to take shorts. I love it, but yeah, look at this price is moving way too aggressive, bro. What would indicate shorts once again? Well, we're inside. The whole reason I'm looking for shorts, like I said, guys, is just longs. I'm open to longs just later on in the day, just because longs will just take forever to kind of work out. At least with my entry that I'm looking at. And what would indicate shorts is, first of all, we're inside of a massive fair value gap here, a huge one on both the 5 and 15 minute time frame. We took out all the nearby upside, which is typically just the London and Asia over here. This is kind of all we have to work with. So I'm trying to see if the market can afford a sell-off below these two lows with enough selling pressure from the fair value gap projection, and then take out the remaining liquidity that we've never taken out yet, or we haven't taken out yet. I just don't want to be chasing longs up here. But obviously, I'm not going to force shorts if obviously nothing is confirmed. It's just something I'm looking at for now. Like I said, we have pretty much all the time in the world to wait for longs, because we still have to pump up quite a bit still. I mean, to be honest, probably not even that far, right? Like 70 points still. But yeah, we have time to decide whether we want longs, whenever we want longs. But for me, I feel like it's way easier today to trade shorts. Obviously, we're waiting for the confirmation to see if we can even get it. But for now, that's what we're watching. And like I said, the first entry in the first setup was literally perfect. But unfortunately, literally as we entered, ceasefire talks came out, and it just messed up the whole market, pretty much putting us in the spot that we're in right now. Obviously, I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying excuses or anything, but that's literally what happened. Yeah, dude, we're still stuck in this. Yeah, guys, today's gonna be one of those more longer days. That's for sure. But we'll see on. We'll see what we got to work with. I'm just really hoping that the rest of the week. I keep saying that because I mean that's how this whole week has been. But I'm really hoping for the rest of the week, just this whole war thing just stays shut for a little bit, so we can at least get some cleaner price action. Because you guys saw how we moved yesterday. We had no news at all. We had one of the cleanest markets of the week. I was delete this for now, just so no one gets confused as to what I'm looking at. And bro, I'm really tempted to take long. I would obviously the market is in a more bullish trend. It's been in a bullish trend for a few days now. I mean, obviously look at this. I'm really tempted to try longs anywhere here, but I don't want to be entering longs in a market that's moving very inconsistently and inside of a fair value gap. Plus, I wouldn't have an entry point anywhere. So, I mean, maybe I'll risk something if we create like a gap inside of this gap. It's gonna be really risky, but maybe. Because like I said, I also don't want to wait for the market to pump up 50 more points for an entry, on top of the fact that we've already pumped up already over 100 points this morning. So longs today is gonna be, yeah, the entry's there, and obviously the trend is bullish and everything, but it's gonna be something, man. And there's no 1 minute that we can work with. There's nothing because the market is it's averaging like 30-point candles. So there's no gap anywhere. The only gap that we can use is mainly this one up here. And the 5 minute gap starts here. So yeah, we're inside now. We're now inside of this 5 minute. I mean, we are getting closer and closer, or we're about to be inside the 5 minute. We are getting closer and closer to inversing these two gaps. I'm just worried that the market's gonna be overbought. I mean, yeah, longs can look good and everything, but the thing is, you're working with your buys from all the way down here at 26.58. There's nothing until 26.29, and the whole reason why there's no levels there is because the whole reason we have this huge gap in the first place is because I think something. I think this was with war or something, where the market had nothing but selling. So there's nothing to like rely on here in terms of a level of liquidity, unless you're working with 26.58 or 26.219. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky. It's gonna be a little bit overbought. It's gonna be a little bit of a riskier trade, but we can always see how price is moving and how it's reacting. We just go off that. I mean, maybe you have something on the 15-minute here. Kind of. I mean, if anything, we could also wait for an inverse. Now we can't because then we're still gonna be bullish though, because we need an entry below 56, 58. But this market is so tricky today. And even if we want to get a fair value cap projection trade, let's say we want to put our stop loss here. Oh, actually, no, we can probably use like more of a 50-point stop. It's the same thing, 45, 50 points. That's if we reject off this 5-minute then. I guess I'll give the market a few more minutes and see what it does. Hopefully it can start forming a little bit of a cleaner type of movement here. And then we go from there. Like I said, I'm still hoping for some shorts. I just don't want to chase longs in an overbought market. Let's see if we can afford a nice selling candle here. So far, we've already sold off about 36 points. It's nothing crazy, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. Let's see if we can even hold it now. Or if the market just wants to continue chopping in this area and just slowly break past these highs over and over. I just don't like how this price is moving right now. Even if we do get a setup. Yeah, no, we're probably just going to keep chopping up slowly throughout the day. Just like how we've been doing since Monday. And these candles look big, but you measure them and they're like 20 points, 20, 25 points. For now, we're like two pretty nice green candles away from an entry. I mean, it's only 40 points. We've surprisingly gotten very close to longs, which I really didn't expect today. I'm just worried that the buying pressure already kind of happened, and we're just probably going to chop up here. Yeah, look, we just keep slowly breaking past these highs. I wouldn't be surprised if the next candle is the red candle as well. Yeah, so now we're officially in the 5-minute. So the 5-minute fair value gap starts from here to here. So if we can inverse both the 5 and 15-minute here, maybe longs can work. Like I said, there's really nothing stopping us until technically 219. unless the market wants to chop and news comes out and it just dumps. But like with technicals, this is the next level. This is like acting as a magnet. It's just a very slow one and a very weak one, but it's there. I'm just really worried about longs because I know we're probably going to get it eventually. If the market's just going to consistently just keep breaking past these highs just like that with news, I guess you could say. I don't know. I just don't know if we're going to be overbought or not. That's the problem. I'm open to taking longs. If the setup is there and the levels are there and we have room for higher, I'm open to it. But I'm just worried with that. And also, I don't know where that pump came from, but I'm not even going to question it. It was probably news. You know, nothing surprising, nothing crazy. Just the new normal. That's what it's come down to. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, just those 3 price targets. I mean, hey, yeah. I mean, if the buying pressure looks very aggressive like this, then I guess it still looks healthy for longs. I mean, to be fair, we've been pumping all week long, so we're probably gonna continue. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. We can probably even see all-time highs by Friday, if anything. Like, dude, we're like one good overnight session away from all-time highs, which is crazy because we were all the way down here like a few days ago. So this market has been something completely different. So yeah, we're like one good day away from all-time highs. If anything, we could probably see it by tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised. By tomorrow or Friday. And also, by the way, guys, the whole reason why we did this pump right here, where we just like spiked up like 20 or something points, like in like a second, more ceasefire talks came out. I guess it's gonna be the topic of today. But I think I could probably work with something like, oh yeah, actually that wouldn't be bad. We could probably do something like this. Maybe place our stop loss at the bottom of this fair value gap here. 35 points in this market, I don't think is too much. And we could just target these 3 highs up here, which I had parked off from last night. So I know these highs are good. But then, yeah, we would have a fair value gap. I'm going to delete this just because we know we're already in the 5-minute. But we have a fair value gap here, which if you measure out this candle, it should be a gap, right? Yeah, 50, 60 points pretty much. So we could probably do something like this. I don't know about the 35-point stop. I don't feel like in this market it's too consistent, but I'm hoping if anything, we'll probably get more of a pullback into this and then a bounce. That would be way more ideal. Either way, though, even if we do get a pullback into this gap here, we're still gonna have to enter off the inverse though, because we pull back into this and then we need the 40-point bounce, which will be at the bounce confirmation, which will be at the inverse, and then we enter. It would just be more confirmations off the same entry, pretty much. Yeah, but guys, from the looks of this week, if I'm being completely honest, if you guys hear me trying to go short again, just tell me not to. I mean, obviously the whole market just wants to pump all week long, because that's what it's been since Monday. So, or actually, that's what it's been for the last few weeks. We've just been pumping every single day. So if I'm trying to go short, you guys tell me stop. Yeah, hopefully we can afford somewhat of a retracement before we get this inverse, or maybe we get the inverse, we retrace, and then we go back up before we enter. So we don't have to worry about any overbought pullback or anything. Yeah, look, it's like we just keep going higher and higher. Like there's no stopping this, bro. Oh man, this market recently, man. Like I said, hopefully we can afford a pullback into at least this 5 minute with a really good bounce, so we know that we at least got the healthy pullback before we entered, so we don't have to worry about that, or a possibility of us not worrying about that as we enter the longs, if we end up entering, of course. Yeah, bro, I'm honestly shocked that we even saw this inverse today, or that we're even this close today to this. I did not think we were gonna see this fair value play out today. But yeah, I mean, there's the inverse. Wow. That's very surprising, to be honest. Let's see how this holds. If anything, I guess we can just try to just trade with this uptrend and just hope that the market just continues pumping up all day, just like the rest of the week. Just like how it's been doing the rest of the week. All right, I'm going to give this a shot here. After that 26,147. Frank, you longs. Let me alert this. 26,147 was my fill, guys. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this. Yeah, the setup is there, the bias is there, we have room for higher and everything. I'm just not a fan of this, of the market just getting bought up with nothing, bro. Obviously, I'll trade the trend. Like it's a good setup. It's there, but I'm just not a fan of the market just being all the way up here. I don't like that. Like obviously, I like it enough for me to be able to take it, but yeah. And I know for a fact that this trade is gonna take a fat minute, guys, just like yesterday. So be ready to sit down and yeah, just be. Because it's like the market, yeah, it's in a bullish trend and everything. Unless we get like a very volatile news candle where we pump up, which has been happening all morning, then yeah, that's good. But every candle, every normal candle this morning that isn't included with news is averaging 25, 30 points or so. Yeah, like 30 points on average. So in order for us to see a good price target and everything, we're gonna need to wait a good minute to see that price target. But we just sit back and we just watch it. So we'll see. And then once again, guys, this will probably just be my last setup for the day. If this setup doesn't hold, then this market just isn't for me. And I'll probably just get off as well, because I also don't want to overdo it either. My stop is gonna be placed at 26.97. All right, guys, 26.97. Sell 20 stop there. But yeah, this market this week, I will admit, hasn't been my market for sure. Once again, we've been crushing it for the last 3 weeks, but this week has been not loving it. And by the way, guys, one thing I did say is we can expect a pullback to this 5 minute. As long as you're able to hold that pullback, then it should be good. I feel like today entering off pullbacks is probably the smarter thing instead of doing inverses, especially if we're this high up. But it will pretty much be the same entry. Because if you wait for the pullback into this, follow with the bounce, it would be the same thing, if not even higher. Because remember, the market is barely moving. So your entry will probably just be up here, if anything. What's the bro, guys? It's on the screen. Just open the chart, bro. I was wondering why entering off the 5 minute candle now being. I don't use candle closes. I've never used them. Holding until full TP. Yeah, most likely. I'm just gonna do what I did yesterday. Also, guys, this week I've been sizing a little bit more aggressive. So if you notice that my P&L is like a little bit more like aggressive, or like more like usually more than usual, that's just because this week I've been sizing a little bit more aggressive. So yeah. Full TP will probably be like what, like 70-ish points or so. Yeah, 75. So we can see it that it's reasonable. I'm just a little bit worried with us being a little bit overbought, but that's what the market has been these last few days. So it's like, like Did I miss the window for 9% off Apex? No. I think it's still there. Yeah, it's there for like another week or so. Or Apex is down. Oh yeah, Apex is down. Oh, and we get our setting candle. Oh my goodness, dude. I looked away for 2 seconds, bro. I searched up Apex and bro. Let's see if we can hold this gap though. We did retrace into the 5 minute. Let's see where the spike is coming from now. I cannot get a grip of this week's market, bro. Now, if we do get a bounce from this gap, if you guys haven't entered yet, honestly, a bounce from this gap would be literally the last thing you need. If we can hold it. Maybe I add more for myself too. Let me see how this bounce holds. Because that was pretty much the retracement that we needed. We entered before we got the retracement, but now that we retrace hard and we're getting buying pressure, if you haven't entered, this would be pretty good here, and I might even add more to my position, but just barely, like maybe like 5 or something. I ended up doing that yesterday as well. I don't know if you guys remember with the longs that we caught yesterday. It was longs, right? Yeah. With the longs that we caught yesterday, we had a pullback near the break even, and we bounced again and we inversed the fair value gap and I added more. And the trade actually ended up playing out literally perfectly. I'm gonna see if I can do that again today. I just need to make sure the buying pressure is like very strong. Yeah, that thing looks nice. Let me see if we can get back near the entry. Yeah, I'm more there. Just adjust my stop loss. Hold on, guys. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go get some water. One sec. All right, guys, I'm back. Let me see. Somebody said here just got 75 points for my first time trading. Nice, very nice. Should I slow down because recently I've just been doing 15 micros, or should I stay the same and just de-risk a little bit until I get the 54K for the max payout? It's really all up to you, to be honest. It's all personal preference. I mean, how close are you? Because if you're really close to 54K for the max payout, just size less. Because if you're close, you don't need that much profits to really see, the what's called to really see 54K. Now, if you're further away from it, then yeah, you can probably stick to 15 micros until you get closer. But one thing I always tell people is the closer you get to your payout, size less. There's no point of risking more if you're at the payout. There's no point. I mean, you're already right there. Why over risk? Get one or two bad trades and then you're back at square one, if not blowing your account. Is Apex actually down? I think so. It wasn't loading for me. Yeah, Apex is down. Wonder what they're up to. Is that why I can't buy an account? Oh yeah, the website is down. I don't think you can even get into the website. This trade is gonna be a long one. Yeah, I know. Great point, David. That used to cost me. Yeah, it's common sense. So like I always tell people, I'm like, dude, like, why are you gonna be? Let's say for example, right? You're like $200 away from getting a payout, right? Because I've seen this actually happen more times than I can count. There's people that are like $100, $200 away from passing an eval or getting a payout, and then they're sizing full size like 10 micros. I'm like, dude, like even with one micro, you can make $200 in one trade. Why do 10? The trade goes against you, and you're back at halfway or maybe square one if you get tilted. You know what I mean? How many points your stop loss? 45. Did you request happen? Not yet, bro. I might do it today or on Friday or something. Now I am gonna be giving away. I don't know if you guys saw the announcement. I am doing a giveaway on some funded accounts on Friday as well, so I can give back something to you guys as well. What's needed for Tradify Lightning 50K for payout? Oh, I don't know. I don't use Tradify. Okay, using 25K accounts, what would you recommend for my lot size per trade to get my first payout? With the 25K account, what drawdown do the new ones have? 1K, right? Honestly, a 25K account works. It's way better for beginners because it's a 1-to-1. You either you lose 1,500 or you make 1,500 to pass it, or at least on the old rules. I don't know what the new rules are. I haven't really read them too much because I haven't really used those new accounts. 1K drawdown, I think. With the 1K drawdown, you could probably do like 4 to 5 micros. I feel like that's a pretty good amount. The drawdown is small. Well, for beginners, obviously. That's what I'm saying. 25K accounts are the best for beginners, in my opinion. So yeah, with the 1K drawdown on a 25K account, you could do like 4 to 5 micros and still make a good amount of money in order to pass it and also get a payout. Okay, guys, I don't think you understand. For last, it's so easy to trade because he always in his 5, 15 buffer zone, so it doesn't matter for him if he loses our turn. Only that. My point. Trades are very good. I just hope he adapts so we don't lose. Oh no, bro. I hope you're not trying to say that I'm like I don't care if I lose. That's guys. That's wait. Let me reread that. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not tripping out real quick. Hold on. And only that is my point. His trades are very good. I just hope he adapts so we don't lose because we have a $2,000 buffer and 2 micros. Is allowed with this type of risk reward. 2 micros with the 45-point stop loss, bro. You're gonna be risking like $100. Obviously, yes, I agree with you. Yes. Guys, I have live traded these accounts for literally over a year, if anything. And I built this buffer up with you guys. But yeah, remember, guys, just because I'm sizing heavy doesn't mean that you have to or you're forced to. Just size to what you guys can afford behind your thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, just do your own sizing with your own risk plan. I always tell that to people. Obviously, I'm here to give you guys trades and guide you guys. Shit, my bad. Guide you guys through the markets. But not like babysit you guys throughout your whole account. Remember, everyone has a different account and everyone has their own rules and everything, their own risk. So yeah. By the way, guys, we're pumping up a little bit here. Nothing crazy, but it's something. Like I said, guys, my TP is going to be mainly 219, which is a little bit far. But if we can continue this trend, we should be able to see it. Hopefully. Yeah, dude, it's just the market just continues pumping here. You're up 300. Not bad. Not bad at all. Like I said, I'm green. I'm not green. I'm red from the previous trade, which in my opinion should have worked out. But you know, time, guys. Literally, if I held off the mouse for like 0.3 seconds, we would have missed out on that trade, bro. Your break even right now, not bad. But yeah, ES has internals around here. I know, but thankfully, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Today we don't really have to rely on ES, dude. ES and the NQ chart and the ES chart are completely different. So yeah, you can use the ES internals as main like a little price target, but you don't really have to rely off it too much today because there's a big S&T. So by the way, how many points do we see outside? Oh, only. Well, it's like it looks like such a good pump on Tradevate. Like the candles look big, and it's only a 23-point pump. My guy tripled his size. I've been sizing like this all week, bro. I already said it. I told you guys this week I'm gonna be sizing a little bit more aggressive. Plus, I'm pretty sure I'm about to get moved to a live account either way, so I don't even think this buffer even matters anymore. Like a lot of people are getting moved to live, so I'm just waiting for my turn. Oh man. Now I don't know how good or bad live could be. I mean, I haven't really seen any rules on it. You're being drafted pretty much. David, are you looking at the giveaway channel? Is yours like a bot? Oh yeah, no. I mean, I'm streaming right now, so obviously I'm not looking at it. It's gonna be a dreadful day when you get moved to live. If I don't know. Apparently, I think they're doing it to like what's it called, to newer accounts. I did read that they're only doing it to 600 people though. I mean, so far they've done it to 600 people, from what I'm seeing on Twitter. But people are getting moved day by day, so I'm just waiting for that email. But I'm looking scared. Now I don't know how they're gonna do it because tops. I'm pretty sure when you get moved to live on most firms, they move your entire buffer all into one account. But I don't know if that account is gonna have rules. I don't know if it's gonna be with drawdown, daily drawdown. I don't know. Not many people have really talked about it. People are just saying that, what's it called? People are just saying that they're just getting moved to live. And then this is the email that they're seeing. Hold on, let me show you guys. Why not cash out? I'm trying. I'm literally trying. I might request a payout today. And by my, I most likely will. So I'll post that as well. Hold on, let me show you guys. I think Brian sent the screenshot. Right here. Okay, so look. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna send it over in the chat real quick. Hold up, copy photo. Hold up, guys. Look, let me show you guys. By the way, we're still pumping. I don't know if you guys took the last trade, maybe lighter, or just didn't take it. So if you guys are probably green off this one, I mean, you could do as you want. But yeah, let me show you guys. So look, this is the screenshot that Apex is sending out to a few traders, right? So right here, they're saying transitioning to Apex Live Funded Program. Now, I have gotten a live email before. They just never moved me. In fact, if I were to ask you guys if you guys got an email from Apex like a little bit ago about the live thing, you guys probably got it as well. But now they're actually being serious about it, or it seems like it. First and foremost, congratulations, Apex PA performance, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so look, transitioning. So congratulations, once again. This move gives you direct access to real capital, which obviously is a live account. More freedom and more flexibility of withdrawal and payout options. So maybe daily payouts, maybe, hopefully. I mean, who knows, right? That'll be amazing. If it's daily payouts, sign me up. No questions asked. You know what I mean? But yeah, it says here more freedom, more flexibility of withdrawal and payout options. So maybe daily payouts. During this transition, all simulated trading accounts will be disabled and unavailable for further trading. So you'll get obviously eval banned, which a lot of you guys are probably already eval banned. So yeah, that's another thing. Please be aware you're not able to purchase or trade any additional simulated accounts at this time, nor open any more user accounts in your household amongst. Okay, well yeah. Any recent purchase evaluations that have not been confirmed to be account will also be closed. Okay, so at least you'll be refunded. But yeah, like, do you see what I mean? There's no rules here telling you anything. It just tells you get more flexibility, more freedom, and just more payout options. Which I'm assuming. I mean, what does more payout options mean? The only meaning could just be a daily payout goal, right? So yeah, let me see. A live trading will be in touch by over email over the next week, which is what we heard last time. For those that I know, a lot of you guys in here got the email like a few months ago saying, "Hey, like we're looking to move you to live. You know, we're watching your trading," and then you just never hear from them again. But this time they're saying it differently. So I don't know. And it says here, over the next week, Apex will be laying out and releasing information on some various paths to live account trading, some other exciting announcements and updates, which is a good thing for all of us, I would hope. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. Now, like I said, I would be super excited if it allows you to. I mean, it's a live account, right? It's real money. Why can't you request a daily? It wouldn't make sense as to why not. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we can only hope for that, right? Daily payouts already exist with other firms. Yeah, I know. But it's a live account. So, David, once we move our stop loss to break even, you can do that on a 1-to-1 risk reward. Because right now, how many points are we up? We're up like 30 points. We're only up 26. So yeah, moving your stop loss to break even is way too early this time. But since we're using about a 40, 45 point stop loss, you could do, if you see like 40 points in profit, you can go to break even. Let me see. Someone said here, you get to keep the buffer when you get moved to live. When you get moved to live, all your accounts. Okay, so it just adds everything up. So that's not bad either. You know what I mean? Okay, that's pretty neat. Yeah, that's pretty neat then. That's pretty neat. By the way, guys, we're pumping up a little bit here. By the way, so not too bad. Hopefully, the market can continue going up, so we can flip this day from red to green. But yeah, if behind. By the way, guys, I'm sure I did say it. But behind the trade, I had 2 entries. One entry at the inverse. We retraced back down. We bounced up, and then I entered more around here. All right. So yeah. All right, let's see if we can continue pumping this up. I'm gonna try to hold this until 220. I don't know how much more we can pump up this market, but I mean, regardless, we're pretty green right now. So if you guys are green on the day and you guys want to take something, you definitely can. But yeah, because I don't know if everyone entered this first trade. Obviously, this trade happened very quick, so I wouldn't be surprised if not everyone entered. So yeah, if you were that person that you didn't enter, but you entered this trade and you're green, you could take something. All right, if you want. For me, I'm gonna try to hold until 219 or 220 if you want to be more exact. Wait, let me see. I'm personally waiting to be green plus 45 points for a 1-to-1 trade, a 1-to-1 RR in order to move my stop loss to break even to be risk free on this trade. There you go. I just have to put that out so people know what I'm looking at. This price sitting at? Yeah, 174. Okay. Yeah, I guess like I said, for myself, I'm gonna be scaling out. Maybe scaling out and definitely moving my stop loss to break even once we see plus 45 points. So that will be at like the 190 area, 185, 190. You can start moving your stop loss to break even if you guys want. I mean, if you guys want to do it now, you can as well. I mean, like I said, I know that not everyone entered the previous trade because it happened way too fast. So yeah. Right, let's see if we can shoot a little bit higher here. We're just slowly grinding up. Like I said, this is going to be a long trade. Hopefully, it's just a smooth trade to the upside. Like, I don't care if the volume is slow. As long as you're able to consistently continue pumping up, I'll be happy with that. Let me see. I heard they have a daily loss limit on lives. Yes. A lot of live accounts actually have a daily loss limit because there's gonna be those people out there where they're like, oh, I don't want to be on a live account. I'm gonna purposely blow this account and just buy more evals. They blow up their account. That account's real money. It costs the firm money, and so on. So in order for the firm to be protected, in most cases, with most prop firms out there, they do add a daily loss limit. I know for a fact Topstep does it. But it's a smart thing. You can't really blame them, to be honest. It's a really smart thing because there's a lot of people out there that they really don't want to be on a live account. Thank you, David. Are you guys green? How are you guys doing? David, watch ES. It's almost at all-time highs. No, it's not. ES all-time highs is at like 7,070, right? Yeah, no, dude, we are nowhere near all-time highs, bro. We have a few more days to go, bro. Yeah, are we getting closer? Yes, but are we near it? We still have a way to go. Remember, guys, all-time highs isn't up here. All-time highs is all the way over here. Remember that, bro. You passed 2 accounts. Very nice. Really happy for you. Very, very nice. How are you guys doing on this trade so far? Let me know. For me, I'm looking to probably hold this trade for a long time. Oh, no, I'm looking at yes. There you go. You're green and break even. Green, but just took a big hit. Yeah, but this week has not been very consistent, bro. I'm not happy with this week. I will be honest with you guys. I don't like how I started the week on Monday. We got the right move. Ah, dude, my thing is leaking, bro. Are you serious? Hold on, guys. One sec. Hold up. Hold up, guys. Well, I have like this air thing that makes your room smell really, really good. And I think I like overfilled it and it's like leaking out slowly. Cause dude, I'm looking at my desk and I'm like, bro, why doesn't my desk look a lot darker than usual? And I touch it and it's the freaking liquid for the smell thing. So nice. I guess I overfilled it and it's like bubbling up and it's just spilling out. I have a habit of overfilling shit. At least my room smells a little bit stronger now. Oh wow, and we're still pumping up here. Very nice. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even past 185. All right, guys. So if you guys want to start doing that, you guys can as well. All right. Now comes the real batter. Yo, don't scare her, bro. Don't scare her, bro. Yeah, guys, no, seriously, with a lot of beginner traders, passing your eval is super rewarding. But dude, I promise you guys, you get so emotionally attached to that PA account, bro. You're holding till 241. Oh, I don't know about 241, bro. I'm gonna hold until 220. I'm already pretty much break even on the day with this trade. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna scale out or anything, at least not yet. But yeah, how many points are we up so far? We're like up like 40. Oh, dude, now my hands smell like freaking fireplace, like a fireplace. I just have to alert that real quick. One sec, guys. But I'm seeing a lot of you guys are pretty green on this trade or on the day. So if you guys are, then feel free to scale as well. The reason as to why I'm not scaling is because I want to hold for the price targets, and I was a little bit red on the day before. Yeah, hopefully this market just continues moving. By all means, I don't really care if it moves slow as long as it's able to consistently go up. I don't really care. I'm all for it. Let's see if this run is gonna pay me. I mean, dude, if you're break even, then you're good. Why are the TPs there? Where? Up here? I mean, it's really the only levels that we can target. If you zoom back, you will see what I mean. Right here, there's literally nothing stopping us until it's just wick, rejection, wick, rejection. So PT. So 219, 243, 265. So yeah, they're a little bit further away, I will say, yes. But that's just the market that we're in right now, bro. So we're kind of forced to trade here. Do you have to get off live soon? I did have a doctor's appointment today because I couldn't get my checkup on, when was it? Thursday, I think. Thursday or Friday? Yeah, Thursday. I couldn't get it there. I went, I sat there for like an hour, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, just come on Wednesday at 11." It's already 11, so I guess I'm not gonna go to that. But yeah, I'll just reschedule it for like Friday or something. Since I don't train on Fridays. Let me just reschedule it now as we speak. Don't miss that. Nah, it's just a checkup, which is very important, of course. But I couldn't make it today. I mean, I'll just call. Hey, Blast, you usually use 40. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I used to use 30-point stop losses, but in this, bro, these last few months, bro, 30-point stop losses, 35-point stop losses will not save you, bro. So I've been using 45-ish around that area. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less around there. You've been using a 10-point stop loss? I don't know what world you're living in, bro. Hold on, guys. Let me go wash my hands real quick, bro, because I have like this smell now that's super strong. Hold up. All right, guys, I'm back. Bro, this market is driving me crazy, bro. Yes, all-time highs at 94. Yeah, I know. How do you not get stopped out? I'm not break even. We never saw 85. I don't know, but I might just get out, bro. I don't know, dude. This market is so, I don't like it, bro. And it's probably gonna be the same market for tomorrow and Friday as well. No trims is wild. I barely saw break even, so I mean, I wasn't really gonna trim there. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna hold until 219, even if it takes all day. I just don't know where this sell-off came from. Not the strongest one, but definitely more volatile than the other candles. Let me check here. Another pullback for higher, maybe. Hopefully. I'm not seeing any news, so I guess it was just like an actual selling candle. Let's see if we can bounce back up though. I haven't traded since Monday after seeing that PA, and I won't be trading for the rest of the week. Dude, honestly, that's the best thing you could do, bro. Even I'm saying it, bro. I do not like this PA, bro. I really don't like trading it. Now, obviously, it is my job to get on and guide you guys every single day, so I have to get on. But if I could tell you one thing, bro, phew, it's a draining market for sure. Honestly, bro, if you guys are gonna trade for the rest of the week, bro, just look too long every day. That's really the one thing to do, bro. I mean, like I said, bro, and I'm not even trolling either. Like, I'm being dead ass. Like, if you guys look at the daily time frame, it's like I don't remember the last time we had a red candle. Green, 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 green. Yes, not the cleanest days, but like it's just green everywhere. I guess we're just gonna keep pumping until all-time highs. That's what the market wants, maybe. I mean, we're close, but we're far away from all-time highs. If that makes sense. Let me see. This week has been so bad. I haven't taken any trades on my funded, only evals. Dude, that's probably the best thing you could have done, bro. And I had high hopes for this week, bro. But yeah, that's what it is, man. So tomorrow, guys. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that pump. Hopefully it holds. But guys, I'm being serious. If you guys hear me try to say like, yo, guys, let's look to take shorts, tell me to stop. At least until Friday. But yeah, I guess we're pumping a little bit more here, guys. So see if we can hold this volume into. We're not super far away from 220. We're realistically like one really good green candle away from it. But back at the highs we are, like, dude, like I just don't understand this market, bro. Like no one does, bro. Like how do you? But blast, that means you have to trade continuations, and by all means, I'll do that. We did that yesterday, and we got a 145-point trade. So, dude, continuations is the move this week, bro. I mean, I already told you, bro. I would go break even at 185. I never went break even. I've aged 10 years this past week, bro. I'm dead ass growing white hairs, bro. You took partials, not bad. Yeah, if you guys just win, you guys can join the club of white hairs. Oh my goodness. I'm too young, bro. I'm too young. Not yet, not yet. No, but seriously, with this fucking market, I probably will be growing my hair soon. You got out 1,000? Not bad. Not bad. I want to hold until 219, man. Honestly, guys, if we see 219, bro, I might just stay cash for the rest of the week, bro. Plus, I'm gonna be requesting a payout today either way, because I'm a little bit scared with that live thing. Not that it's gonna change much. It's just gonna transfer all the accounts into one, I think. You're holding until 219? Yeah. White hairs let you match the ZOC. I mean, I'm not lying, but some people look good with white hair. I'm not. I will give it to them. Let me see. I'm looking at the trade working out after blew my even. No way, man. How much did you size on the previous trade then? Because the previous trade was just a regular size loss. And we still keep pumping up here. I mean, I'm not complaining. But shit, keep pumping this up, bro. Less stress for me, man. How many points are we up from this? 45. I'm gonna tell you guys right here, if you guys want to go ahead and start scaling out of this trade, you can. So yeah. See if we can get one more good pump here. There it is. Can we see 190? This is what, 45? Yeah, 45 points. You have all your accounts, all your buffers. I know, but it's gonna be all under one account. But it's gonna be a little bit weird, a little bit different. But I'm down for it, bro. I mean, dude, like I said, if it has daily payouts, sign me up, bro. I'll be requesting that shit every day. I'm waiting for one more pump here, bro. Price keeps spiking though, so I don't know. Let me alert this real quick just so people know. Now let me see why is price may have spiked a little bit with that pump there. Maybe it was news, maybe it was just normal price action. Because it's like price is moving aggressively every few minutes, but it's not like aggressive like a 100-point candle. It's like a nice and quick pump, like 15, 20-point pump. And then it goes back to like just choppy volume. Or just like slow volume. Oh, that's why we pumped. US and Iran. Okay, no, it says here, US, Iran said to weigh extending their ceasefire by 2 weeks. I guess that's why you pumped. Is that bullish? I guess. I mean, dude, ceasefire here, ceasefire there. Like, dude, come on now, bro. Like, what is this, dude? And I'm assuming oil is probably going crazy. What's the thing for oil? Isn't it like CL or something? And kudos to you for not scaling. I don't know how you control your nerves. I'm used to it a little bit. Remember, like I said, this week I have been sizing a little bit aggressively, so my trading style has been a little bit different. Material scaling and everything. But guys, MCL or no, it's CL. It's the same thing. MCL micros, crude oil. Has it been moving crazy? Because I did see. Oh yeah, no, that thing is moving. This was the open, right? No, this was at 19. What time is 19? This was last night, man. This was yesterday. Dude, you know that gas is bad when E85 guys, E85 down the road from my house used to be barely $2. Now that thing is almost $4, bro. Like what? For E85, bro? I have never seen price be that high. So something's going on. Something is going on, bro. That's for sure. Almost, dude, in my house, it's 360 or 370 for E85. Like, it's supposed to be $2 max. Gas is 5.89 in LA. Okay, no. To be honest, bro, that's normal. Try $6.10 for 87 octane, bro. Now I'm not gonna lie. Here in Miami, or at least in my gas station, my premium is like 430, 440 around there for premium gas. It's not bad, but bro, E85, it's taking the hardest hit, bro. It like nearly doubled or tripled. No, it doubled, not tripled. For 40 for, yeah, I'm paying for 40 for premium, like 440 for 60 depending on the gas station, but on average around that range. I wish mine was $4, bro. Bro, let Blast lose 3K every day and he'll give us the best trade. Bro, it's my what is it called, redemption? Oh, dude, I can't. No, I know diesel is taking a big hit, bro. In most gas stations, I'm seeing diesel for like $5.10 or so. And I know those trucks take hella gallons. I live in Tampa. Let me pop out, David. Dude, I'm gonna go to Tampa tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna go see the car. I'm gonna go after I finish trading in the morning. So tomorrow I won't be trading. Actually, I can trade because I'm gonna go with two of my friends. So I can trade, maybe not live, but I can trade on my laptop if I let them drive over there. So yeah, tomorrow will probably just be like a regular alerting day. You got a new car? I'm looking at one. Like I said, I'm not gonna spoil it until I get it because I have this habit of me saying like I don't know if I think it's called the bad eye. I think that's how you say it. I know how you say it in Spanish, but I think in English it's called the bad eye. Um, where what's it called? You say something and I guess people kind of wish bad on you and you just don't get it. The evil eye, the bad eye, evil eye, same thing. Hint of what car? I can't say, bro. Evil eye, evil eye. Okay, but yeah. Where's Blast? I'm going to Tampa tomorrow, but just for one day. Supercar, sports car. It's old. Dude, I don't know what it is with me and old cars, bro. They're just so much better than these new ones, bro. Drift car? I'm not gonna use it for drifting, but it's something like that, yeah. It's rear, so. Thought you were in Colombia? No, bro. I came back, bro. I came back on Sunday. I was gonna, dude, bro. Don't get me started, bro. Just know I'm gonna go back soon, bro. I'm gonna go for one more. Like I want to go for longer, bro, because I wasn't able to explore everything. But so no. S13, close, but no. You single, bro? Is what I think it is. If so, take care of it. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not a Honda, and it's not an S. No, it's not 240. Nope. It's not S13. Not S14. Not S15. I promise you guys. Someone guessed it yesterday. Evo 6, dude. Someone followed me with an Evo. I don't know who it was. Maybe it's one of you guys. Someone followed me last night with an Evo. Actually, with an Evo 6 as well. What the heck? Downbury Evo. I don't know who that is, but if you're in here, huge shout out to you, bro. That's you? Oh shit, bro. I saw, bro. Dude, I was literally about to go to bed, and I'm like, damn, bro, that car is nice as hell, bro. Really clean, bro. I like that build. I was speaking to Ryan. Yeah, bro. Very nice build. I like it, bro. Yo, why so specific, Nico, bro? Okay, what do you guys think about the Skylines GTS GTSCs? I'm not saying I'm getting that one, but I do like that car a lot. Just get a DTR at that point. I mean, dude, if you want to pay like triple the price, then yeah, I guess for literally the same. If anything, the GTST is better than the GTR for the price at least. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If we get one more good pump above this high, I might just take full profits and call it a day. Bro, I had one in my. I hated it. So you guys don't like the GTSD? The Skylines? What does this have? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I do not fucking know. Is that yours, Nico? It's nice. Dude, those rims, bro. I love those rims, bro. I would love to have a car with bronze rims. I just don't have anything to put it on. Because if I were to change the rims on my Corvette, I'll probably do like silver or like chrome, not silver, chrome, same thing. You got another 3 for 400 with 4 micros, not bad, bro. Very nice stuff, bro. As long as you're green, that's all that matters. Why not just trim 20 out of 30 and show your stop loss? Because no matter what, I'll probably still end red. So I might as well just take full profits and just end green. Because if I scale out 20 out of 30 and the trade goes back even to break even, then it just wouldn't be. Let me see if I can get one more good spike here. If we can get the spike, I mean, dude, we're right next to 220. Maybe I just hold it for that. But I do just want to get out and just, dude, I don't know. Maybe I just call it a week, bro. Because like I said, guys, this week has not been my week. Yes, I'm right now, technically speaking, I'm green. Hopefully the market doesn't go against me right now. Bro's locked in. Oh, I left my computer on. Oh shit. Bro, wait, I left my motion on. Oh, no, wait, that's gonna burn out the fuck. Hold on, guys, be back. Wait, actually, no, I need to sell my position. That can wait, bro. It's been on for 17 hours. It'll be good. Take the W, come back next week. I mean, I'm gonna be on tomorrow. Maybe I just do commentary, or maybe I try trading with a light size. Because if I take it right now, I'll be green on the week. Not too much, but it'll be something. But let me see if I can get one more good. Because remember, I'm in 30 contracts, so with one good spike, I can make like an extra few $100. Hopefully, I don't jinx myself and it thumbs down. Just started using Notion. Yeah, dude, Notion is so good, and you can get like pre-made templates for trading. So many people use. Let me see, David, your comebacks are pretty impressive. Every time you take a loss, you somehow manage to finish to end the day green. Yeah, bro, because I full port, bro. Yeah, no, I will be trading tomorrow. That's for sure. Tomorrow I'll be on for the AM session. Tomorrow, I'm planning to leave like at 12 p.m. so I don't get back home too late. So it's go over there, check out the car, maybe pick it up, get the title, whatever. That takes like an hour or two. So I get back home by like midnight, maybe like 11. Is David getting an RX-7? It's up there. I want to, but right now they're taxing for it, bro. Dude, for an RX-7, they're charging you like 50K, bro. For 50K, bro, get a C8, bro. Like anyone with the brain would just get a better car for that, bro. Unless you have like fuck you money, then yeah, then sure. Come on, bro. Give me one more spike, bro. Give me the hell out of this trade. One more. Come on. All right, I'm getting out here. Fuck it. Guys, I'm ending the day here, bro. Yes, I'm not saying we can't see 210 or 220, but dude, it's nah. Take it. Yeah, no, I'd rather just take it and just maybe come back. Dude, this market, guys, I'm dead ass losing. I'm like shaving years off my life with the stress, bro. Well done, bro. How you guys sitting on the day, guys? David getting an S2K? Bro, my girlfriend's neighbor has one. And it's like done good, bro. I was thinking about going to his house and knocking on his door to see how much he will sell it for, but nah, I don't really like those too much. They're nice, but not nice enough for me to get one. You're up 100 on the day after the loss. Hey, bro, as long as we're green. Everyone in here should be green, guys. Everyone should be green. Yeah, we're up 60 points on the trade. So even if you size the same on the previous trade, from the previous trade, then you should still be green. A K20. They have a K24 engine? No way. Dude, for that, I'll buy his car and swap out the engine to this one, bro. Guys, bro, I don't know. I didn't say, bro, guys. I was with my friend. I was doing a pull with the Honda, bro, and I fucking cracked the header, bro. I think I built up so much pressure because it is rusted though. But bro, the header's just fucking cracked now, bro. So I'm doing a pull. I'm like, I hear the turbo spooling, and the car's going nowhere, bro. It's all noise and nothing else, bro. But by the way, guys, yeah, I ended up getting out of the trade for about 60 points. I'm gonna call it. Like, I'm not gonna get off. I'm still gonna stay on stream, but honestly, bro, I don't know if I'm done for the week or not, bro. But if I end up trading tomorrow, guys, I'm doing no more than 7 contracts. So no matter what happens, I'll still end green on the week, bro. Because this week has been so fucking stressful, bro. I cannot do it anymore, bro. Personally, hold on, guys. I'll catch up with the chat in a second. contracts start trailing your stop loss from break even to green to guarantee on this trade. By the way, guys, I didn't really talk about it too much because I was so locked in on the charts. But guys, I'm doing a giveaway on Friday. I'm gonna be giving away. Unfortunately, Apex was not able to supply me with some codes for a 100% off account. So I'll just fund it out of my own pocket. Plus, I'm requesting a fat payout today either way. So it's something that I can give back to you guys, you know, like give away like a few $100. If you guys want to buy accounts with them, sure. If you guys want to use that money for something else, then you can like get gas or something or groceries or something. But yeah, so yeah, on Friday, one sec. Let me explain the rules in a second. Let me alert this real quick. But yeah, wait, let me make sure my stop loss is gone. Okay, yeah. Okay. But yeah, guys, on Friday, for my people on YouTube as well, guys, on Friday, right now I'm doing a giveaway where right here in the channel under giveaway entry, if you can't find it, just go here to announcements and just click here under giveaway entry. If you guys have bought an Apex account during these last few days, just send the receipt over here. And I'll add you to like a little spin the wheel thing. And on Friday, I'll choose 10 winners and I'll send you guys like, I don't know, like 40, $50 each, depending on how many times you win. And if you guys want to buy an account with that, it's mainly to buy an account. But, you know, with the gas prices and fucking grocery prices through the roof, if you guys want to spend it on that as well, I'm not going to control you. It's your money. You know what I mean? You want it. But yeah, so if you guys, in these last few days, since I want to say since last week, if you guys have bought an Apex account, just send it over here. Send the receipt. Obviously, so I can check it out, make sure that there's proof. Obviously, use my code, you know, code Blastoise with the thing. And yeah, I'll add you to the giveaway. And yeah, I'm going to try to do every Friday. Once again, guys, I'm not made out of money. You know, I don't have it like that. But, you know, it's something to give away to you guys as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, once again, just go over to the giveaway entry channel. And for my people on YouTube, here, let me invite you guys to my server just in case you guys aren't in. Oh, wait, I'm on my laptop. I mean, on my MacBook. Hold on, let me send through here. Yeah, if you guys want to also join, just join the Discord here, guys. For my people on my YouTube, it's free. There's no premium. Like you don't have to join the premium or anything. Just join. Just join. Go to this channel and just send your receipt, and I'll add you to the giveaway, and I'll send you like $50 if you win or something, or more if you win multiple times. All right, guys. But yeah, and then if you want to learn more on it, it's all here in the announcement. Pretty much, I put it all here. Just buy an account, use code Blastoise, show proof, and you're in. Pretty much. All right, guys. And then obviously, the more accounts that you show, the more entries you have, the more of your name is in the spin the wheel, and obviously, the more of your name is in the spin the wheel, the higher the chance you have to win. Right? It's a pretty simple, straightforward giveaway. All right, I'm gonna try to do them every Friday since I don't trade on Fridays. You know, I might as well give you guys something to look forward to. You know, but yeah. But yeah, hopefully you guys end the green today. Once again, guys, I really do apologize for my performance this week. Obviously, we're doing good and we're catching the right moves. Just the market with all the war stuff going around. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm making excuses, but that's literally what's happening. Like you guys saw it firsthand today. You know what I mean? Double excuses? Bro, shut up, bro. No, but seriously, like you guys saw it literally today. The second that we entered, spike down, spike up, stopped out. Like, bro, like you can't make that shit up, bro. I'm gonna go to sleep. I got this order set at 220. We were hitting this eventually. Eventually. But dude, I can't hold to that, bro. Like the trade is taking too long. We keep getting these random spikes. It's scary. Yes, we can continue going higher. We have like this as a magnet, but I'd rather just secure my profits and just get off for the week, bro. No, no, wait, not for the week. No. I'm gonna get on tomorrow, but you get the point. Today and yesterday we got bent by news. No, today and Monday. Yesterday was one of the yesterday we took a loss. We made it back, thankfully. But yesterday, in my opinion, was a very clean day. Even if we took a loss, I do think that yesterday was a very, very clean day. So yeah, but Monday and today we literally got bent over by news, and that's probably gonna keep happening for the rest of the week, if not maybe even next week as well, because Trump just does not want to shut his mouth. Do you think we still want to go up? Yeah. Right now, if you look at the pattern of the market, all we're doing is just creating lower highs and lower lows. So if you want to be more safe in terms of just not getting stopped out in red, have your stop loss set to this low down here. Because what the market is doing is, look, let me delete everything. Let me just show you from here. What the market is doing right here is it's creating, it keeps having these major pullbacks, but all it is just the main low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. But the thing is, with these pullbacks, they're very strong. So it looks like the market wants to reverse, but we don't know if it's going to reverse or not. Technically, it shouldn't reverse until 219 with technical analysis, because obviously that's where the next objective is sitting at right here, where the big orders are at. So, I mean, if we're getting this close, we might as well take it out before going back down. But right now, all we're doing is just your typical bullish trend stuff. Obviously, in a bullish trend, the market doesn't only go up. It'll go up, pull back, up, pull back, up, pull back. So that's probably what's happening right here. I can't tell you for sure. But thankfully, I took profits up here for myself, bro, because I cannot survive another pullback, bro. Order block getting tapped into. I don't really know how to trade order blocks, so I don't know what that is. Well, I know what it is, but what accounts are you trading on in the live stream? I'm using a 50K account. I always use 50Ks. Now, the difference is this 50K account is a little bit built up. So yeah. So right now, this account is sitting at $72,076.76 USD. So yeah. But yeah, bro. So tomorrow, I guess I'm praying. I'm gonna pray really good tonight, guys. Tomorrow's a clean and simple day with no news, so we have an easy green day. Cause tomorrow I have a road trip to catch, so I'm not trying to take a loss or be running on the day and then think about that for the next 9 hours on the road. I'm literally going to be sad as hell. So yeah. So hopefully that's not the case tomorrow. But for now, honestly, I'm probably just gonna get off, and just call it green, I guess. I mean, I don't have too much to do. And I really hope you guys are green on the day as well. And if you guys are, feel free to post your profits over in the profit channel. But yeah, look, I told you guys. You see what I mean here? We have the main low, higher low. We pull back again, create another higher low, and then we get another buying candle. So if anything, I'm not going to suggest this, but if anything, what you could do is after every big pullback, if you see a little bit more buying pressure, just add more to the position. Now, I did end up doing that today. I started off with 20 contracts on this inverse. We got a pullback, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I thought I was gonna get stopped out at here. Then we bounced up. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I might as well add more. I've been adding more to my positions lately. I did it yesterday as well. Let me see, bro. The 10 minutes we needed after the entry news was just so unlucky. Yeah, dude. But it's whatever, man. And bro, the shorts from today, bro, like. They were so perfect, bro. Literally the most perfect deal all sweep. You know what it is? Taking out the London, taking out the Asia, rejecting from the fair value gap, the 15-minute gap, getting a huge selling candle, over 77 points to the downside. We entered midway through it. We see green, instantly green, bro. Like instantly just pump up. And that happened the second that it's like, bro, like I don't get it. It happened the second that we entered. So yeah. But yeah, guys, other than that, I mean, there's not much more I can really do in this stream, to be honest. So I'm probably just gonna get off, and just maybe I keep trying to trade Asia every night, but I don't know. Maybe I avoid Asia and just come back tomorrow. But on the bright side, somehow, some way, I'm green on the week, and I hope you guys are too. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm gonna get off, and I'll see you guys. I'll be active in the chat if anything, but I'm pretty much done with this trade. I'm not gonna keep alerting it. I'm already out of it. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'll see you guys later in the chat then. All right, guys. Peace, guys. Take it easy, guys. Peace. If you guys have any questions, just at me in the chat, and I'll be there. I'll be active. I'm just gonna be working on some announcements, and I'll see what I do for the day. Oh, I have to plan. Oh, I have to call U-Haul, so I'm gonna actually do that real quick because I have to get the trailer if I go pick up the car. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. The sim setup too. That's right. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'll see you guys later in the chat then. All right, peace out, guys. Peace. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Another green day. Yesterday we ended up making 2K in profits. Today we ended up making $900 on the day after a loss, which wasn't planned, of course. So yeah, so far for this week, I think I'm up like $800 in profits around there. Because remember, yesterday I ended the week break even. So Monday was red, yesterday was green, enough to be break even, and then today was green enough to be green on the week. So I don't know, maybe I just request a payout today and I just enjoy the week. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I'll be seeing you guys. I will be live trading tomorrow, so don't worry, I will be on. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'll see you guys later today. No, later tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow, because remember, I'm live on YouTube. I don't really get on live if I'm not trading. But I will be active in my Discord. So if you guys want to join the Discord, link is in the description. But yeah, other than that, guys, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow then. All right? Peace, guys.